Okay, folks, we're looking at a Thursday here, a Wednesday. I'm sorry, I'm a week, a day ahead. Believe it or not, I'm usually running behind on time. So we'll be talking about the heat and humidity for a while here in Sinla. And you fix that, well, it's close enough to summer. Is it probably going to last till October? I hope not, but I suppose that there's a chance that it could. Looking at your radar picture, nothing here in central Louisiana as far as rain is concerned. We see a little bit area of rain off to the east of us in Alabama, but not for us. The high pressure ridge so far, the warm bubble of air has kind of chased it out of here, at least for a while. And we see some clouds. We saw some clouds today that kept us a little bit cooler than what we might have gotten on thermometers had we had full sunshine, but it was very close to what was forecasted. So the fronts, we see a dry line feature out to the west. The hottest weather today is near that dry line feature and to the west of it. Let's check out some things from your future cast already. Looking at a dip in the jet stream out west. Remember, this is a deep, large, cool bubble of air. This is the warm color, so this is the warmer air here. And your weather that you receive, the weather we get is kind of born out of the interaction between these types of systems. So I'll put this into motion, and we see that kind of is lifting out to the north of us. But as we get into Saturday, so that in that process, we'll have a little bit of a bump in the road for our 7-day forecast for a couple of days with a little bit of low-end rain chances. Then we'll get by that, and then by Saturday night, we're sitting there with another dip out to the west, and we'll see what happens with that one. So it focuses there in the southwest there by Monday, and that will bring another little bump in the forecast road there. As that lifts out to the north, there's always a response of moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. So we'll get the base of that particular system. So a little bit of a rain chance coming into the 7-day forecast out of respect for those two systems. So that's why the 7-day forecast is going to look like it does. So your future cast, stepping you through the short term. So by Thursday morning, no issues for your morning commute other than the tough humidity that you're going to feel. And then by Thursday, your PM commute, things are looking pretty good there, but warm and, yes, toasty and humid. Just getting us acclimated to summer, folks, about 4 or 5 weeks early. And then Friday, you're 7 o'clock back to your morning commute there. Things looking muggy, of course. And then by Friday evening, still no issues as far as major issues as far as the weather is concerned. So Thursday and Friday, we're around 90 for an average high in Sinla. Some of you will stay in the upper 80s. Night times are very warm. You see those mid 70s there, string of those from Friday through Tuesday. And then some token rain chances there. Don't feel comfortable with 0% on Saturday or Sunday. So I've got 20 and 10% respectively there. A break Monday, and then we go back to about a 20 to 30% there for Tuesday and Wednesday with the second system. So all of these little rain chances, again, are tied to those two weather systems that I pointed out. If they were to get closer to us, and certainly we would see some higher numbers. But for now, I'm happy and content with what I've got here. All right, let's go beyond this into your May 22nd through the 28th outlook there. I call this beyond the 7-day, okay, week 2. And so with that, we see just a focused area of below normal temperatures here across the Ohio Valley. Here's a little area of above, and then a larger area of above out across portions of the western United States. You can see here we're kind of near normal. And so I've added this little piece here to be a little bit more informative with you with this graphic. So typically for Sinla, during these dates, May 22nd through 28th, our average low is about 66 degrees, and our average high is in the upper 80s. So this forecast is saying that we will be close to those numbers during this period. So this looks like, as far as temperatures are concerned, typical week 2 coming up after the 7-day that I just gave you, which was all above normal. Okay, so likewise with the rainfall outlook, we're kind of in a near normal area here, pretty large area, a little part of the eastern United States above, and out west tied to that above normal temperatures is an area of drier weather expected. Now, what does this mean for Sinla? Well, typically we see in May about a 30% daytime coverage on the average of rainfall. Okay, and about an inch as far as amounts during this 7-day period. And so this forecast is pretty typical there. So we should expect to get maybe about an inch of rain during that week, which is what we would need. Okay, so I hope that a little bit of information kind of helps guide you and give some more meaning to what this stuff actually is all about. So that's it from me. Good to be with you. Thanks for your support for Sunlight Weather, and hope you have a terrific Thursday. Nick will be with you in the morning, and I'll be back with you again during the